One cold winter morning in Chicago, an old homeless man stood outside a busy diner. He looked tired, hungry, and weak. As customers walked in and out, he quietly asked, "Excuse me, could I have something to eat? I haven't eaten since yesterday." Most people ignored him. Inside the diner, the manager saw him through the window. "Tell him to leave," the manager said. "We don't give away free food." The homeless man slowly walked to the door. "Sir, please," he said, "even some leftovers would help." "If you don't have money, you can't eat here," the manager replied. The old man lowered his head and turned away. Just then, a young waitress named Emily came outside carrying a small bag. "Sir," she said with a smile, "I pack you a sandwich, some soup, and a bottle of water." The man's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you," he said, "you have a kind heart." Before he could take the bag, the manager rushed outside. "What are you doing?" he shouted. "He's hungry," Emily replied. "You can't give away restaurant food without permission." The manager grabbed the bag and threw it into the trash. "Now leave," he yelled at the homeless man. The old man quietly nodded and walked away. Emily felt terrible, but there was nothing she could do. The next morning, every employee was called to an emergency meeting. People whispered to each other, "Why is everyone here? I heard the owner is visiting today." A few moments later, a black SUV pulled into the parking lot. The employees watched as a man stepped out wearing an expensive suit. Suddenly, Emily gasped. It was the homeless man from yesterday. The manager's face turned pale. The man walked inside and stood in front of everyone. "Good morning," he said. "My name is Robert Harrison. I am the owner of this diner chain." The room became silent. "Yesterday, I visited this location disguised as a homeless man because I wanted to see how people treat those who have nothing." The manager nervously stepped forward. "Sir, I can explain." Robert shook his head. "Can you explain why you threw food into the trash instead of helping a hungry person?" The manager had no answer. Robert continued. "America was built on values like kindness, respect, and helping neighbors in need. A business succeeds not only because of good food, but because of good people." Then he turned to Emily. "While others looked away, you chose compassion." Emily smiled nervously. "I was just trying to help. That's exactly why you deserve this." Robert handed her a letter. "Effective immediately, you are promoted to assistant manager." The employees applauded. Emily couldn't believe it. Then Robert looked at the manager. "As for you, your employment ends today." The room fell silent. Before leaving, Robert shared one final message. Never judge a person by their clothes, their job, or their bank account. The true measure of character is how you treat people who can do nothing for you. And that lesson stayed with everyone in the diner for years to come.